Hello again, everyone. So I'm going to share with you the questions that I am a foreigner. For example, a foreigner is asking themselves, I am a foreigner. Is $400 enough for me to live in the Philippines every month? Meaning every month, 1 month. The answer is yes. $400. Let's say $400. $100 is equivalent to 50. For example, 50,000. 100, let's say 100 times 50, because 50 is the equivalent, for example. So it's 5,000 pesos. $400 is 20,000 if it's 50, right? So 20,000 pesos or $400. You have to minus the 5,000 for water and electricity. That's the maximum for electricity and water already. $100 equivalent to 5,000 pesos. Plus, if you rent the apartment, 5,000 pesos. So it's 10,000. Plus, you will buy foods. 5,000 pesos in 1 month is a lot already. Especially if you live in the countryside or in the province. You have your own pig, you have your own animals. Even if you don't have, if you buy it in the neighbors, it's very cheap. You have fruits, you have vegetables, you have animals. All you have to do, if you want to buy fresh fish, just go to the city. You can buy in the city, like you have 500 pesos. It's a lot already of fresh fish with different types of fish, different kinds of fish. So you can have that. So 5,000 pesos. So you have another 5,000 pesos. So 5,000 pesos, the money that left in your hands, 5,000 pesos, you can use that to, you know, if you send your kids to school. Anyway, we have public schools. You can send your kids to school with that already. So allowance for the kids, it's a lot. So that's it. 20,000 pesos or $400 is enough if you live in the province in the Philippines, or even in the city. You can live $400 only. So especially if you're in the province, you don't have to pay rent. You don't have to pay for your air condition, because if you have electric fan, it's okay. And the fresh air is in the province, so you're fine. And especially if you are beside the beach, not really beside the beach, like 1 mile from the beach, the air is good in there. Or if you are near if you are in the countryside, it's very fresh there. There is a river, there is a falls in there. Everything, you can have it. So $400. The question of the foreigner, if he's going to live in the Philippines, $400, is it enough? The answer is yes. You can live in there, and you can live a good life already in 20,000 pesos or $400. So cheap things that you can buy. You don't need to buy everyday clothes. All you have to do is eat there, have fun in the province. If you want to go to places, you can go. Especially if you have your own car, you can buy $3 in by letters. I think 1 letter in, I think it's really cheap. The gas in there for you as a foreigner, it's cheap for you to use or to spend. So it's a lot. It's a lot better to live in the Philippines. No more worries. So that's why a lot of foreigners who marry a Filipino or who have a relative who in the Philippines, they rather choose to live in the Philippines. The American money, you can receive your money in America, and you can still receive it. You can still spend it in the Philippines. So there are a lot of ways to that. So before you go to the Philippines, if you want to live in the Philippines, all you have to do is All you have to do is ask your bank, your bank what you're going to do, if you can still get your money from here to the Philippines. So that's what you're going to do. Just ask everything that you needed before you go to the Philippines. So that's it. If you want, then check it out. Check everything about your bank and how you get your money from here to there, and about the foods in there. You will love the foods. You will love the place. So that's it. And thank you for watching, everyone. So that's the only thing that I can share. If you have more questions, just comment down below, or those friends that I have, just comment down below and I will get back to you. Have a nice day and bye-bye, everyone.